opinion, I thought the time and place and moment at point zero affected the way the story was sort of interpreted. And I think that if it happened elsewhere, like in a different time period or in a different country, that I think the occurrences that led to Trudeau's outcome could have been different. So.
Anybody have any questions for Stutts?
How exactly do you think the outcome would have occurred differently if it happened in, let's say, America?
Well, alright, so in the other presentations, y'all were getting a little bit heated, I think, about some of the questions. If something like that happened, I think the women would have been very upset in America about what happened to Trudeau.
Did her assault be assault upon her?
What?
Like when she was assaulted?
And
Was,
surgery.
her prostitution?
Like, I don't think
Yes.
the
And the
assault would happen
act of
if
being
they
prostituted.
get help.
Well, say like the assaults do happen. All of them. All for 39. Is she, like, is her story, I don't know, I think she still goes to prison, right? She still kills a man. In America, you kill men.
Well, that could be defense.
Yeah,
It would have probably been self-defense.
and it wouldn't have been premeditated either.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's
If
America
not
would-
self-defense, it would have been maybe manslaughter.
Plus America would be on her side, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually on the.
Still think she would have went to jail. Just maybe not put to death.
She could have
Yeah.
pled insanity because of her neurosis.
Yeah, but I don't think
But
she
she
would be
wouldn't
viewed
have
as
done
neurotic
that.
here.
I don't think she would plead insanity.
No, I don't think she would either.
Well,
Well, yeah, she
America
doesn't
would-
know. Here's
Yeah,
what people
but,
who plead insanity
A
don't.
lawyer would probably be like,
Plead.
get her to plead out on insanity.
But you also have to consider that if this story had taken place in America, number one, the people who abused her would have been held accountable if she had reported it.
That's
She would have gotten help if the abuse had led to neurosis. She would have seen a psychiatrist and been prescribed a medication to help her deal. You know, I mean, there are a lot of, I mean, even in 1970s America, which is different from 2013 America, there still would have been options for her to get out of the situation that she was in, so that maybe it would not have led to the killing of her pimp. But had she, I mean, that even in America, guys, that's a tough one, because you know our society doesn't. Prostitution is not as accepted here as it is there.
Yeah, but America loves a sob story. I don't think she goes to jail.
I think she would.
I don't think she'd not jail
Yeah.
because.
I think she would get in jail
prostitutes-
because, I mean, she was a prostitute, and I mean, they're just all the time looking for a reason to get a prostitute off the street.
But in a way, she was forced to be, so that's why America would see it like she was raped by everybody. So
Yeah, but there's a lot of the prostitutes who are forced to be prostitutes and they go to jail too.
Well, okay, how about if she didn't report them and just when she was told that her job was disrespectful, that she would, when she went to go get a different job, she wouldn't have been treated so poorly, so she might have stayed in the actual workforce.
Maybe she would have
But
been hired
you
in
also
the
have to
secondary
look at it
schools.
from this perspective. If she was in the United States, school, even in the 1970s, would have been required, and if she was number 2 in her class, she would have gotten a full scholarship to a state-supported school. Her life would have been completely different.
Sure, she would have shared
Completely
with everyone her college degree.
Yeah.
Secondary school.
There's no telling what she would have become.
Yeah.
And a prostitute is likely not what would have been her outcome because of the educational opportunities that she would have been given in the United States. Even in 1970, when going to college for a woman was not as common as it is today.
I don't think she would have continued in the educational path as well as she did the first part, because the first part, she didn't really have much problems, like, you know, her mom and dad were great people, but for the most part, she had a decent life, and then after that, it kind of goes all downhill. Once you start getting that, you know, outside of school problems, I don't think you do as well in school. So I don't think she would get second and go to the state.
Why does she not do as well in school here as she did in Egypt? Egyptian schools
After,
are a lot more-
like after she got her secondary school certificate, I don't think she goes, like, she doesn't excel after that.
But she wanted to continue school. She loved school.
yeah,
Right.
huge culture that would
I mean, if you want to learn, you're gonna focus and you're
But
gonna do
I
well.
still think that the problems that she was having if she got prostituted 39 times, that would affect her in the classroom.
But that part.
Yes,
Prostitute.
but she might not have become a prostitute at all.
Before school, she was never a prostitute before school.
She was abused.
Yeah,
So she
during
was
the
abused.
school,
Right
she
after
was
that,
never a prostitute.
I just think after that, it kind of got worse.
I don't think she would
Because
be
of her
abused
coach.
that many
Because
times.
she had nowhere else to go because
It
her
got
uncle
worse
wouldn't
because there was
send
no
her to
school to go
school.
to.
Damn.
Do you think she would become a prostitute to pay for her like student loans and stuff?
No.
People do that. You didn't clarify.
Oh, that's redundant.
I think the point he's trying to make, and he is entitled to his opinion, we don't have to agree with it. But his opinion is that the external influences that she had in her family, if